Hello guys, my name is Dave Wadhwa and today I'll be talking to you about my informative speech. And this speech that I thought, like the topic that I thought is quite a long topic, but I'll tell you. It's the education system should use more advantages of modern technologies. So when I think of the two words education and technology, my first thought is there are pros and the cons for both. But I think that education should never be mixed with technology because they're two different things. Education wants to learn, and technology is what you are using, like media, or like a cell phone, a smartphone, iPad, tablet, laptop, a desktop, TV, or something. It's kind of technology. It is. I think it's technology because you've been using it. So I think that's part of technology. Let's start with pros, and then I'll head to the cons, and also give you more depth to it for the pros. Let's continue. Let's get started. So pros, it helps support transfer students like the ones from foreign countries who come to our country, like the US, like the ones that might come from France. They might use like technology like the phones. They might use a software called Google Translate to help communicate with the ones around them. It provides a better interactive experience during the learning and teaching process. Like example, Zoom. If there's like when COVID started, everything was shut down, all the schools were shut down as well, so everybody was at home, teachers and students, and we use Zoom as our interactive platform. So that's a better thing instead of that's a better thing for using technology. It teaches them digital literacy, so it helps them it pretty much just teaches them what they want to learn on the computer. No paperwork, nothing with paper, no writing, nothing. No using your hand, no, nothing using your hands that much. You are just using everything on the computer. And reduce the educational costs, I would say, because let me see. When you're in school, even though it's a public school, it's still free, but still like there's some stuff like you might buy like supplies. If you're in college, you won't really need it much because it depends on what you're learning in college. But in high school, I would say it's gonna reduce because you just have a laptop and then if you're in school, if it's in person, you will be using pencil, paper, notebook, um, a binder. I don't know what else you'll be using. I don't remember. It's been a long time. It's a lot in high school. It's been years, it feels like, but it was just last year. Let's continue. Provides better insight in student performance. So teachers, what I'm thinking is that when teachers they go through the grades or go through the assignments or goes through the what of the students have done performance to the Canvas a platform or any other assignment page, it helps them get more better insight. And students can choose between real-time learning or learning at their own pace. It's computers, so even though there are deadlines that it show like I'm using Canvas, there are always deadlines for assignments to do. Like they have either the due date or like example there's a discussion. Once it's closed, like it was closed, you can still try you might still have 1 week to do it, 1 extra week, or like example like the teacher, like the instructor, the teacher, a professor gives you an assignment on Monday and it's due next month, the week after that. So it gives you 1 whole week to do it, because then that Monday you have turned in. It might still be open, but it'll be turned. But then you'll need then it'll be marked as late. So it's best just because you have the whole week. You can try to complete it in the first, second day, or you can just do the whole thing. Let me continue so I don't waste so much time, and I'll tell you more. So some students have an IP. I also used to have an IP. I am confessing it. I also had an IP. All the accommodations that they might need during the education learning system. Like disabilities, they might need it also. The ones who can't write, who can't read, or just a speech, it might be best for them as well. So listening to a teacher giving a lesson in real time provides students with a stronger sense of belonging, and allows them to socialize with their peers and same as face-to-face interaction with the teacher. So it pretty much, say the examples of Zoom, right? You're sometimes gone through different break rooms. If you know what I'm talking about, break rooms. Then you talk with the peers. It's like the best time talking to peers. I have communication, have friends. It's like the best thing. And now the cons is that sometimes they're distracting both in the classroom and outside of it as well. Because like sometimes during class, some students might just while even the camera's off and they can't see you doing something, or if you're not, and if you're even if you're in mute, they don't know what's happening on the opposite side of where we are. They don't know. They have no clue what we are doing. So that's why sometimes it's distracting nerve for us students. Um, it's um, it's also easier to cheat on exams. I feel that since like when I hear this point, when I think it is cheat on exams, I would say that my first thought the teachers should give their students a paper and leave their phone away from them. It will help them not cheat, and also get them this more less distractive also, because sometimes when they're on the phone and on the test, many people will be stuck on the phones, students, and not at all go towards the paper. So when most time's up, they'll have only a couple of words written, and then that's it, and then they're gone. Then they are failed. There's some benefits that offers a wide choice of materials that can be accessed easily. It helps learners learn new skills and acquire new knowledge. It allows students to improve themselves both mentally and physically. It also helps learners to update with new technological advancements. So let me give you some real life situations. Let me try to quickly wrap this up and also show some examples that I have for you as well. I would like to point out that, as I said, that during the 2 years of COVID-19, there have been a high amount of usage of technology and a lot of bills, of course, as well. There have been software like Zoom in which people communicate with each other through video call. Since I'm a visual learner and I liked it when I was in school, because we used to have computers in which we used to use rarely, but the teachers would use props explain to us. Like in science class, my teacher would use a beaker and show the chemical, and that's how I like learning it. On a computer is fine, I'm okay with that, but I need some pictures or some video that will help me. More benefits is I create a more engaged environment, improve collaboration, prepare children for the future, and connects future students. It's not only about computers, it's also about phones. I would like to state that people in our world should have more interaction to each other. People are 24/7 on their cell phones, listening to music, or watching videos, right? That's an example I'm like to show you with my cell phone. They need to know the world around them. So when COVID started, everybody was wearing their mask. But now, most of them maskless, so that's a good thing. And I get to talk freely. And since when school was there and when computers we used to not use a lot of it, you'll be writing anything on paper. Like you actually have it a lot. The best book. But as I'm saying, many people will be writing stuff on paper, but yeah. It's just enjoy it, guys. And what else I'd like to say? Thank you for listening to my informative speech. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like the button if you did like it. Please subscribe to my channel. Please, guys, subscribe to my channel. And please share with your family and friends. I hope this tips might have helped you. And if you know anybody who has some problems with this, just tell me. Just give me the problem in the comments, and I'll try my best to reply to them. I just hope you guys enjoy this video, and if I sign out, I would just like to say, just take care, guys. Make sure there's sometimes education and technology are both two different things, so do not mix together. Education is your own thing, and technology is your own thing. So yeah, that's what I want to say for right now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, as I said, do your things. Bye, guys. Peace. Bye, guys.